Allora viewers, thank you for staying tuned. I hope you're enjoying this program on gelato. Gelato, let's talk about this world tour, Alessandro.
Ah, lovely, lovely. You have to see what they do in the Gelato World Tour. These artisans were marvelous. So yeah, I think it's time to see something about gelato, not ice cream. We are here now with Fula Mikigiannakis from the gelateria Cones in Hawthorne.
Today we will be making pistachio crunch gelato with our own very own pistachios that we've roasted for over 2 hours. Go straight into our gelato and I will show you the process.
So Fula, what's the first process for this fantastic flavor you have to prepare for us?
Okay, well first we have the pasteurized milk that I prepared earlier and we put the correct quantity into our bucket. So that will go in first. Just going to make sure I get the right amount by using our scales. Okay, there we go. And our pistachio crunch is a paste that we prepare by roasting Australian pistachio nuts for over 2 hours. We add a touch of salt and then that goes into our mix.
You know I love pistachio.
You do? Oh, that's
yes,
my favorite
yes
too.
I do.
We sell a ton of it at Cones. And everyone at the Gelato World Tour has really enjoyed it this weekend.
Lovely smell for this point of view, absolutely.
Yes, it's just pure pistachio.
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit more. There we go. Then we add a touch of dextrose to the mix.
And pay attention what she's doing for you.
Now we have to make sure all our quantities are correct so that the balance of the gelato comes out perfect. There we go. The next step is we mix the ingredients together using our wonderful Caprigiani mixer, and that will mix for about 1 minute. I can't let go. And you get this wonderful aroma smell of the pistachios blended into the milk. Okay, there we go.
Fantastic. All right, Fula, and the next step, I think, is machinery.
Exactly. We can't make fantastic gelato without the Caprigiani Maestro machine. So here we go. We're going to pour the mix straight into the machine. There we are. Yeah. Almost done.
Okay, lovely
and
thing.
We just quickly give it a scrape just so that we can get all the yummy nuts out. Just like that.
Yeah. Very, very precise work. Very.
Well, you want to get every single bit of nut in there, small and big.
I would like to pay attention to your movement.
Okay, close that, and away we go. It's called Excellent Gelato. Let's go. So that will take...
Excellent Gelato is a type of movement, the machinery?
Exactly, yes. You'll get the nice, beautiful, whisked, creamy gelato. And that will be ready very soon.
It's made in Italy, you know.
Absolutely, yes. The best gelato and the best equipment.
So full, okay, but I'm very curious. What happened now? What's coming?
All right. Well, we see the machine is set at 111.
Yeah.
When the numbers to the right reached in the 90s, we will start to take out the gelato.
So now, Fula, I think that the gelato is ready.
Yes, you're right. It's ready. So we open it, and here it comes.
Oh. Marvelous.
We put the one layer down on our tray, just like that. Okay, and I will stop it for a moment just to add a bit more crunch to the gelato using our pistachio paste again. So just drizzling that all through the gelato. A couple of scoops like that.
It's a dream from my point of view. I always dream this moment.
Yes. And then we open the machine again. This time we can make it go a little faster.
Okay, okay. The movement on your hand is very precious. It's like an art in art, I think.
It is, yeah. And you have to work slowly but quickly.
So now, Fula, this is your marvelous flavor.
Yep.
I'd like to remember the name Pistachio Crunch.
Pistachio crunch.
Yeah.
There we go. A little bit more pistachio all on top. Make sure everyone gets lots of nuts.
So it's time to eat the pistachio, and it's time to remember to the people in Australia. Then you can find this marvelous flavor in Italy, for example, because if you can see our show CIGEP in Rimini Fiera, you can see all the items you can find here, the machinery, the ingredients, and this shows.
And there we go. Gelato World Tour Pistachio Crunch.
Well, wasn't that amazing? So we say Australian pistachios, but of course it's also synonymous with Italy, isn't it? Sicily.
Yeah, yeah, Sicily.
So tell me what other gelatos?
Oh, tiramisu.
Tiramisu.
The typical tiramisu.
What does that mean in English?
I don't think there is an English
No, pick
way.
me up. The
No.
translation is pick me up.
Probably could be pick up, but all around the world
Yeah.
is known as tiramisu.
All right. And what is it? What are the
It's a
ingredients?
typical sweet. Oh my God, probably you better than me. But mascarpone,
Yes.
eggs,
Yes.
oh my God, and so on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Savoiardi, or something like
Savoiardi,
this.
Marsala,
coffee.
cafe, whatever.
Yeah. I'm not a chef. And our menu from New Zealand create the gelato with tiramisu flavor.
Tiramisu.
Hello everyone, we are here at the Lygon Street at the Gelato World Tour Laboratory. This is Gianpaolo and she's Anna Rosa. We're gonna go through making some tiramisu gelato for you. So here we have the main base ingredient, which is done with coffee, milk, cream, and a bit of cocoa butter. So now we're pouring the gelato mix into the machine. And we let the machine go and do the job, which is churning and freezing as we go. It may take about 5 minutes before the ice cream gets to the right consistency as we want. Here we have some of the components that this ice cream is made with. We have a special Zabayon custard made with eggs and sugar. And here is the Savoiardi cake that we just baked. And we prepared with some wine and coffee syrup to make it part of the ice cream. So the ice cream will have 3 consistency. It will be the ice cream body, then we will have the Savoiardi cake cut as a lady finger, then we will have the fluffiness of the Zabayon, and then there will be a sprinkle on top of cocoa powder. Let's see what the machine is doing. Okay, it's coming up. Those little tags here that tell us how hard is the ice cream becoming, you know? And we expect to get it to 6 or 7 line here before we can start the extraction process. Once the ice cream comes out, the gelato comes out, we lay it in a container. Then first comes this beautiful fluffy Zabayon cream that we prepared. Then we lay the cake again, then a sprinkle of cocoa powder, and that's it, and the job is done. It's beautiful. The gelato is ready now, and you see it's coming out. It's got a beautiful consistency at the moment. It's looking good. Look at that. You know, the beautiful color as well. Typical of a coffee flavor. So what we're doing now, we're preparing we're preparing the gelato as a bed for, firstly, this beautiful soft cream that we call it Zabayon to simplify. And then we go with the Savoiardi, which have been wet in coffee and Marsala wine. After this, we're gonna go with another layer of gelato on top from the machine and replicate the same process. The second layer, we make it a little bit thicker, and now we're doing the same as before. We're making it into a flat bed, so it's easier to lay the soft cream and the Savoiardi. A few more lady fingers on top, So we complete away a dust of cocoa powder. Better use the one that's got very high concentration of cocoa butter. It's warm, rich, fluffy, but it's an ice cream.
It's a gelato.
And this is the final result for the tiramisu gelato that we presented here at the Gelato World Tour.
So thank you very much for this fantastic flavor, for this fantastic gelato. Thanks for being here in Gelato World Tour in Melbourne, and see you in their gelateria, Japo, in New Zealand.
It's quite an amazing thing, you know, Alessandro, because tiramisu, which has been enjoyed in Italy for years and years, that was made quite famous, I believe, in Treviso somewhere.
Yeah.
We've been enjoying that dessert here in Australia, and however now it's been transposed into a gelato. It's quite amazing, really, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Anyway, when we come back, we're going to show our viewers a very famous Black Forest cake.
No, sorry, I would like to tell you, Black Forest gelato.